Good evening, everyone. My name is Brendan Schuller, and it is my honor to welcome you all to the 2025 Scholarship Night. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the outstanding achievements of these exceptional students sitting before us. I'd like to extend a special welcome and a thank you to the generous individuals and organizations that have made these scholarships this evening possible. Through your contributions, it not only helps us financially, but invests in the future of each and every one of us. As president of our Minnesota Honor Society, it has been my privilege to lead such an amazing group of individuals this past year. Minnesota Honor Society is a group of students selected based on outstanding scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Members embody the highest standards of academic achievements and community involvement and are leaders and role models throughout their school as well as in the community. Along with my executive board and membership, we create enthusiasm for scholarship, strive to promote leadership, and stimulate the desire to render service and to develop character in the students of secondary schools. It has been a great honor to serve in the Minnesota Honor Society these past couple of years. I would now like everybody to stand and join Ms. Piper Tomczak, MHS Vice President, and myself as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Are you ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, everybody.
Hello. Are you ready? I'm Doug Screef. This evening's first recognition goes not to a Falls High School senior, but rather to a junior, which bumps this award up to the top of the list. And I'm speaking this evening on behalf of an association of Harvard alumni known as the Harvard Club of Minnesota. Each year, Harvard clubs around the world award the Harvard Prize Book Award to high school juniors who demonstrate excellence in scholarship and high achievement in other non-academic areas. The recipients, there are some 1,900 worldwide, are selected by their high schools, and the Harvard Club members provide the prize books. There's some 85 given out in Minnesota. Tonight's prize has been donated by Nathaniel and Beth Opperman in memory of his mother, Sue Boyle, who was a longtime member of the Falls School Board and a defender of youth and education. I'm pleased to announce that this year's Harvard Prize book, How to Be Perfect, the Correct Answer to Every Moral Question, which is chosen by the Harvard Club, goes to Aubriana Egan.
Good evening. It's truly an honor to stand here before you as the advisor of Minnesota Honor Society. Over the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of working with an exceptional group of students, young leaders who have continually impressed me with their dedication, integrity, and character. As members of the Minnesota Honor Society, we stand on 4 pillars: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These aren't just words we say, these are values we live by. Our students work hard every day to uphold these ideals, and I've seen firsthand the impact that they make in our school and in our community. Whether it's through academic excellence, volunteer efforts, or quiet acts of kindness, this group has truly embodied what it means to be part of something bigger than themselves. To the graduating members, thank you. You've brought energy, purpose, and heart to this organization, and it has been a joy to watch you grow. As you move forward, I hope you carry these 4 pillars with you in all that you do. I wish you the very best of luck in your next chapter. You've made us proud. Now, as I call your name, come forward to receive your cords and your pins. I'll let you call their name. Come on. They're going to be introduced later, but this is my new president, Emmett Olson, and incoming vice president, Carter Line.
I'm just going to call first names so I don't butcher any last names. William
Ginter.
Grace. Kendra, Emerald,
Congratulations.
Piper, Lila, Landon, Tyler, and Brendan.
Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Jim, and this is my wife Linda, and we are the parents of Adam, and we'll be presenting the Adam Such Memorial Scholarship tonight. Adam was a 1992 graduate of Falls High School and was active in the swimming program. After high school, Adam attended DeVry Technical Institute for 1 year. He didn't graduate, but came away with several computer skills, which he used after he was hired by United Healthcare, eventually becoming a programmer. In his spare time, Adam assisted with the Falls swimming program, utilizing those computer skills with the timing system until his cancer diagnosis became too difficult to continue. Adam died in 2016, and we established a scholarship in his name starting in 2017, giving out 2 awards yearly, continuing through today. I'm pleased to say that today's recipients are Kendra Carlstead and William Ginter.
Okay, I'm gonna cry, so just be ready. I'm so proud of all of you, so bear with me. I am Gina Rudolph. I am an English teacher here at Falls High School. I am going to be presenting the all-class reunions scholarships. Sorry. It is both an honor and personal joy to stand before you tonight, not only as a proud teacher, but also as an alum of Falls High School. Being a part of the school has shaped who I am, and tonight I get to celebrate a student who truly embodies the spirit, resilience, and excellence that define our school. This year's Alumni Scholarship recipient represents the best of us, both past and future. They have shown leadership, integrity, and a deep commitment to both their academics and their athletics. It's students like this who remind us why we continue to invest in the next generation. Please join me in congratulating this year's FHS All-Class Reunion Scholarship winner, Piper Tomczak. All right. I would also like to recognize a student who continues to carry the values and spirit of our community forward. Tonight's award recipient has not only excelled within these halls their junior year, but has also chosen to stay rooted in our town as they pursue the next chapter of their education at Minnesota North. Their dedication, character, and commitment to growth make them a true representation of our school and its legacy. This year's deserving scholarship recipient of the All-Class Reunion Minnesota North College Rainy River campus is Cameron Ducharme.
Carol and Susan Alstrom were outstanding athletes at Falls High School. This scholarship is offered to a senior attending Falls High School who participated in at least one sport their senior year and who plans to attend a technical college or a technical school or college in the fall of 2025. Study in one of the following areas: teaching, health-related fields, and coaching. This year's recipient is Cooper Crandall. The Allworth Program. The Marshall H. and Nellie Allworth Memorial Fund was established in 1949 to provide scholarships to students of outstanding scholastic ability with financial need who plan to pursue a bachelor's degree in math, science, engineering, or medical field. In the 76-year history of the fund, $58 million in scholarships have been awarded to nearly 5,500 students
in northern Minnesota. Marshall W. Allworth established the scholarship along with his wife Margaret as a memorial to his parents. Even though they never had children of their own, they created a family of Allworth scholars. To date, 92 International Falls students have been awarded the scholarship. The award this year goes to William Gentner.
Good evening. On behalf of Border Bank and its employees and board, I would like to present this $500 scholarship to Cooper Crandall.
Hello, I'm Dale Johnson, and this is a new scholarship this year. It's from the Morris Johnson family in honor of Brian Lane, who did not go to school here, but his mother did and graduated in 1969. He's also my nephew. My rest of our family went here. And we lost him to cancer last year. So this is a memorial that my brother's family put together for students pursuing criminal justice or a related field. This is a new scholarship. It's presented to Riley Carlson.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Bronco Basketball Scholarships. Each year, we are proud to support student athletes who've shown dedication, leadership, and a strong commitment both on and off the court. This year, we are awarding two $500 scholarships to deserving recipients. To be considered for this scholarship, students must have participated in the Bronco basketball program as a player, cheerleader, or statistician, and demonstrated good sportsmanship, maintained a solid academic record, and contributed positively to their team and school community. These scholarships reflect not only athletic talent, but also character, effort, and heart. Congratulations to this year's recipients, Kendra Kalstad and Piper Thompson.
Boys cross country. Varsity cross country members will be awarded the scholarship. All senior members of the girls and boys cross country teams are eligible to apply for this scholarship. This year's recipient is Braden Scholler. Bronco track and field boosters. All senior members of the girls and boys varsity track and field teams are eligible to apply for this scholarship. This year's recipients are Kendra Kelstead, Brendan Scholler, and Piper Thompson. The Bronco Nagurski Education. The Bronco Nagurski Education Fund, a component fund of the Northwest Minnesota Foundation, has been established to honor Bronco Nagurski's memory by helping others to continue their educational pursuits. The Nagurski Scholarship will provide scholarships to qualified students from ISD 361 who are pursuing post-secondary education through a college, university, trade school, tech school, or other accredited nonprofit organizations. This year's recipient is Lila Wood.
I am proud to present this award. About 15 years ago, my uncle Carl Bresky set this scholarship up in memory of my grandparents. He always wanted it to go to a Votes Tech student, and I'm not quite sure why, as his mother back in 1919 got her teaching degree, but this is just how he wanted to be. So I am proud to present this scholarship tonight to Terrence Kaminsky, TJ.
Good evening. Class of 1966 scholarship. Any Falls High School senior who plans to further their education at a college, university, or VOTEC school is eligible for the Class of 66 scholarship. Some preference is given to students who have a relative who is in the Class of 66. However, that is not a requirement. These are $500 scholarships, and we are awarding 4 of them. This year, the Class of 66 is pleased to award scholarships to Piper Tomczak, Cooper Crandall, Torrin Thompson, thank you, congratulations, and Kendra Preston, whose grandmother was one of our instructors. Thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Maggie McBride, proud graduate from FHS, class of 1969. This past summer, we hosted our 55th class reunion and had a tip jar for classmates to donate some funds for our scholarship for someone in the class of 2025. A committee was formed and applications were received. The student that the committee chose is an extraordinarily talented and driven individual who will excel in college and beyond. This student's determination, intellectual curiosity, and leadership makes for our ideal scholarship recipient. We strongly support this award, and we're confident that that this student will continue to achieve great things. It is with great enthusiasm that we award William Ginter the $500 class of 1969.
My name is Beth Shimon, and I am presenting tonight on behalf of the class of 1997. This scholarship is honored by members of the class of 1997 and recognizes academic achievement along with community involvement for students of Falls High School. It's an honor tonight to present this year's recipient to Tyler Headland.
The Derek White Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Derek White. Derek was a 2013 graduate of Falls High School and was very passionate about playing hockey and being a Bronco. Anyone that was lucky enough to know Derek knew his incredible smile, charisma, and his love for Bronco hockey. This year's recipient is Lola Wade. As teachers of ISD 361 and members of our local 331 union, we are honored each year to be able to provide a scholarship to a student that has spent time over the years in our very own classrooms. Seniors in our school hold a special place in all of our hearts, whether they were a preschool student, a 7th grader in our middle school classroom, or finishing their high school careers as a senior. We are very honored this year to award the scholarship to a student that has exemplified Bronco pride, is a leader in the classroom, and is the epitome of a role model to younger students, and a young man that we know will proudly represent our school community in all the years to come. This year's local 331 scholarship recipient is Torrin Thompson. Edward W. Backus was key in the development of Coochin County. His wife, Elizabeth H. Backus, set up this scholarship and named it the Edward Raymond Backus and the Seymour W. Backus Memorial Scholarship after their 2 sons in 1948. The purpose of this scholarship is to encourage students to continue their education after the completion of high school. Students were chosen on the basis of character, scholarship, leadership, and citizenship. This year's recipient is William Ginter. The Emberg Charitable Trust was established under the Kermit Charles Emberg Revocable Trust Agreement dated March 8, 2017. The trust provides grants for the benefit of education through northeastern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin. Preference is given to programs of study with the potential for providing qualified candidates for the workforce in prominent regional industries. This year's $2,500 recipient is Terrence Kaminsky.
Good evening. My name is Don Rolando. The Falls Boys and Friends Scholarship is an annual needs-based scholarship open to any Falls High School senior accepted to any college, university, or vocational technical college. Unlike other scholarships, the Falls Boys and Friends Scholarship is neither an academic nor athletic scholarship. The successful applicant will be chosen strictly on his or her financial need and quality of character. This year's recipient is Keaton Maish.
Good evening. My name is Pastor Christy Manisto, and I'm here to present the First Lutheran Church Endowment Scholarship Fund. Our scholarship fund was created by generous donors several years ago at First Lutheran Church to recognize high school seniors of merit with funds. This fund is held in perpetuity and is given each year to students who are either members of First Lutheran, are grandchildren of members of First Lutheran, or who have been confirmed at First Lutheran. We also hold a special service each May to recognize these students and their families. This year, our scholarships go to Odin Hansen,
Mara Pellin, and Piper Tomshek.
The Frank E. McCartney Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship handed out to qualified Falls High School seniors. This year's recipients, there are two, are Tyler Headland and Lila Wood.
The Garden Girls Club Scholarship is open to all students with preference to those who are seeking vocational or 2-year diploma or 4-year degree in one of the following areas: botany, landscaping, horticulture sciences, farming, agriculture, forestry, or natural resource sciences. This year's recipients of $500 each go to Kale Taylor and Lila Wood.
I'm presenting on behalf of Principal West tonight. She extends her congratulations. She's sorry that she cannot be here with us this evening. I have the honor of presenting the George D. Bateman Memorial. George D. Bateman grew up in southern Indiana, and received a diploma from DePauw University in Greencastle, Indiana. His teaching career brought him to Gilbert, Minnesota, where he met his wife, Bernice, also known as Barney. In 1945, they moved to International Falls with their 2 sons, Robert and David. Mr. Bateman continued his teaching career at Falls High School until his retirement. He and his wife lived in International Falls for the remainder of their lives. Their legacy was an expressed desire to give something back to the community they enjoyed so much. This scholarship has been established to assist graduating seniors of Falls High School in International Falls, Minnesota, who plan to continue their education in college or vocational school programs. This year's $5,000 renewable for 4 years scholarship recipient goes to Lila Wood. Congratulations. I get to present Hasbargen Customs and Hasbargen Customs Scholarship. This provides 2 graduating seniors from Falls High School with a $250 scholarship each. Preference will be given to individuals seeking a business administration degree. However, all students are encouraged to apply. This year's recipients are Cooper Crandall and Tyler Headland. Congratulations.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Nicole, and I'm a full-time paramedic at the International Falls Ambulance, and I'm here with Mandy Sears, who's a full-time firefighter engineer and EMT with the IFFD. We're honored to be here today, not only as a paramedic and engineer, but also as members of the International Falls Fire Rescue EMS Fundraising Committee. Each year, we work hard to raise funds that go directly back into our community, and this moment is one of the most meaningful outcomes of that effort. Today we're proud to award 2 $1,000 scholarships to 2 remarkable students and young individuals who have shown not only dedication to their studies, but a clear passion for serving others and strengthening the very community that they've grown up in. These scholarships are intended for students pursuing careers on the front lines, roles that require heart, resilience, and commitment.
And that's exactly what we see in these 2 individuals that we chose. One has chosen a dual path to becoming a conservation officer, a role that plays a vital part in protecting our natural resources and preserving the environment we all depend on, as well as becoming an emergency medical technician. The other is pursuing a career as a registered nurse, someone who will no doubt offer compassion, skill, and strength to people during some of their most vulnerable moments. We believe these 2 will not only thrive in their chosen professions, but will have a real lasting impact on the future of International Falls and the people who call it home. On behalf of the entire Fire Rescue EMS Committee, congratulations to Riley Carlson and Lola Wade.
Good evening. I'm Mary Matthews. My father was John C. Rule. He graduated on his 20th birthday in 1947. He elected to go into the Navy when he was 17. It was during the war. He took a ship over and was one of the first ships that landed at both atomic bomb sites. He said there was not supposed to be anything for decades, and when they got there, they stayed outside the zone for 6 weeks, and he said there was little pieces of grass coming up already. That's quite a thing to see when you're 17. But he elected, instead of staying in, to come back and graduate, like I said, on his 20th birthday. He loved to work with anything, woodwork, welding, pipe fitter in the mill, maintenance, and that's what kept him busy, and he lived a long life. He was 91 years old when he passed away. So we started this scholarship, the family did, in his honor, to someone who has enlisted in a technical trade. And tonight we'd like to award that, the family would, to Brendan. So Brendan is going to, I believe, Lake Superior Community College, right?
Yep.
For carpentry?
Carpentry and electrical.
Yes, and his future goal, tell them, is to return?
To return to International Falls to build quality homes and cabins around the areas.
Isn't that wonderful? Congratulations.
Lee Anderson was a 1976 graduate of Falls High. He played both the drums and piano and was a member of the Dirty Dozen and Falls High School band. He was clearly a music lover, but his other lifelong love was the weather. Lee worked for the National Weather Service as a meteorologist and later on as an administrator. He finished his career at the National Weather Service headquarters working with NASA in the development of weather satellites. Lee's fascination with various sciences and his love of music is the reason why we made the requirements for this scholarship so specific. The applicants for this scholarship must be pursuing a degree in music, math, one of several sciences such as chemistry, physics, meteorology, planetary science, or in the very least, have participated in the Falls High School music program. We've had good candidates for Lee's Scholarship every year, and this year is no exception. Along with my sister, Arden McKnight, I am pleased to award the 2025 Lee Anderson Memorial Scholarship to William Ginter.
I am presenting the Leonard J. Cassera Memorial Scholarship. It has been established by the Cassera family to honor Leonard Cassera's memory by furthering the educational opportunities for young people, to help young people understand the importance of mentors in one's life, and to develop in young people the desire and capability to be mentors to others, and to show how the hardships, struggles, and the healthful living of the Homestead era helped to build strong character qualities, which along with the help of mentors, inspired in people a desire for an education. Through this fund, annual scholarships are awarded to qualified students from ISD 361 who are pursuing post-secondary education through a college, university, trade school, tech school, or other accredited nonprofit technical or vocational education training institution or program. This year's $2,000 recipient is Grace Flesland. The next scholarship is the Memorial Blood Drive. Memorial Blood Drive Centers partner with area high schools to provide graduating seniors selected by school faculty or advisors with financial scholarships to help support their continuing education. Scholarship funds awarded to each school are cumulative based on the total units of blood collected throughout the academic year once minimum requirements are met. This year's recipient is Emerald Estabrooks. Congratulations.
Good evening again. Larry and Alice Manassa could not be here tonight with us, and so I will be handing out 4 $500 scholarships on their behalf in memory of their daughter, Melissa Manassa Anderson. She was known as Missy. Missy died from melanoma in February 2017. Melanoma is a deadly form of skin cancer. If caught early, it is curable. May is Melanoma Month, so please remember to have your skin checks. During her battle with melanoma, Missy was incredibly grateful for the care she received from all the doctors and nurses on her medical team. Missy was a red-headed ball of fire with the greatest freckles. She graduated from Falls High School in 1992. She earned a 4-year degree in paralegal studies from Hamline University. Missy was employed by 3M Corporation in their legal department. She had plans to go to law school. Missy encouraged further education, if it be a 4-year degree, vocational degree, or whatever. The flowers that the recipients will also receive have significance. These are May Day bouquets that Team Missy sells and delivered just today every year. With these funds, we can reward hardworking seniors with these scholarships. It's always fun to see the smiles on faces when these bouquets are delivered all over town, and I know that because I got to help do that today. So the recipients of the 2025 award are Torrin Thompson,
Thank you.
Cooper Crandall,
Thank you.
Brendan Scholler, and Kendrick Kalstead.
Each year, the Rainy River Foundation Board, along with guidance of Minnesota North College Rainy River Campus, awards over $150,000 in academic scholarships. We strive to make Rainy River one of the most affordable higher education options for our students. It gives me great pleasure to award our top of the class and academic achievement scholarships to some very deserving Falls High School graduates tonight. The Top of Class Scholarship was created to reward high-achieving students who earn a 3.5 GPA or higher, and to encourage them to further their education at Minnesota North College Rainy River campus. This scholarship is renewable for a second year as long as a 3.25 GPA is maintained. The Academic Achievement Scholarship was created to reward students who earn a 3.0 GPA up to a 4.95 GPA, and to encourage them to further their education at Minnesota North College Rainy River campus. This scholarship is renewable for a second year as long as a 3.0 GPA is maintained. The 2025-2026 Rainy River Foundation Top of Class and Academic Achievement Scholarship recipients are Riley Carlson, Cameron Ducharme, Lillian Howard, and Nina Mae Kingbird.
I'm presenting the North Star Electric Cooperative. The North Star Electric Cooperative Scholarship is given out to high school seniors who have parents or guardians that are active members of North Star Electric. Students must take a test about the cooperative, as it gives North Star Electric an opportunity to acquaint the student with who they are and what the co-op is all about. This year's $500 recipient is Riley Carlson. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Tyson Whitbeck. I'm the mill manager here in International Falls, and tonight I'm here to present several PCA scholarship awards. The first one is a full coverage scholarship to Cooper Jensen. The second scholarship we have tonight to present is to Terrence Kaminsky Jr., which is also a full coverage scholarship. The third scholarship we have to offer tonight is also a full coverage scholarship to Keaton Mason. In addition, all of those three recipients will be offered employment while they're going to school during their off periods. Thank you.
The next scholarship presentation is for Paul Bunyan Communications. Paul Bunyan Communications is a member-owned broadband cooperative providing all fiber optic internet service. The cooperative serves rural areas to the west, south, and east of International Falls and has a long tradition of providing scholarships to local students within the cooperative service region. The winners of the Paul Bunyan Communications Scholarship, and there are two. The first one goes to Brendan Scholler, and the second one goes to Torrin Thompson.
Good evening. I'm here to represent Rainy Lake Medical Center Auxiliary, and we give a scholarship to a student, a graduating senior, that it's a $500 scholarship to someone who's entering a health-related field. And this year's winner is Lila Wood.
Hello. I'm representing Rainy Lake Medical Center, and we have a $1,000 scholarship that's awarded to a student that attended our Healthcare Careers Exploration class and has intentions of attending college for a healthcare career. We are honored to give this $1,000 scholarship to Lola Wade.
Hi, Dale Johnson again. I'm here to represent a new scholarship this year from the Rainy Lake Property Owners Association in honor of Jeffrey Cantor, who is a graduate of Falls High School and went on to become a professor of chemical engineering at Notre Dame. A very distinguished professor, who we lost too long ago. Anyway, Jeff joined the Property Association when it was first formed, and provided all the engineering to help mitigate water levels on Rainy Lake following the second largest flood at the time. Anyway, Jeff was instrumental in working with the IJC, which is the International Joint Commission, which regulates waters between the U.S. and Canada, from the St. Lawrence Seaway all the way to the Pacific. He was well respected with all the engineers he worked with, and we sorely miss him. This scholarship is intended for students majoring in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. The winners. Oh, the other thing that's unique about this scholarship is that it's available to students from Falls High School and Fort Francis, since we are an international organization. So the winners are Grace Flesson, Piper Tomzak, and Lila Wood.
This scholarship is on behalf of the Rainy Lake Sport Fishing Club. This scholarship is sponsored and set up by the Rainy Lake Sport Fishing Club and is open to all graduating seniors. There are 2 recipients this year. The first one goes to Cooper Jensen, and the second one goes to Kendra Kelston.
I'm also here representing the Rotary Club of International Falls, in which we have 2 $2,500 scholarships, where we're looking for leadership and the love and value of community service. So the first award goes to Brendan Scholler and Grace Flesland.
My brother Richard and I are honored to present another brother, Sam Johnson's Old Stomping Grounds Scholarship. Actually, there are 2 scholarships involved, one for a 2-year program for a tech school and one for a 4-year. At this time, I would like to introduce Paula, Sam's daughter, to say a few words about her father. Paula.
Thank you. I'm Paula Hepner. I'm here to present the Sam Johnson Old Stompin' Grounds Memorial Scholarship in loving memory of my dad. Although I grew up in Warroad, I made many visits with my parents back to International Falls during my childhood and adolescence, where many of his family members, such as my Uncle Dwayne and Uncle Rick over there, lived. This place is my dad's old stomping grounds. My dad was born and raised here, and he was the oldest of 5 boys. His father was a tradesman, an electrician, and my dad had the opportunity here in the Falls to be in close contact with nurturing, solid, strong people, up north people, right? Through community and school and his church. He participated in football and track and choir and musicals. And he was his senior class president back in 1959. My dad enjoyed the close proximity to the woods and the rivers and lakes and all the good stuff up here, and was an avid outdoorsman and hunter. My dad was not a straight A student, and as some of you are, but he valued both vocational and professional education. He met my mom at Bemidji State University, and I'm very glad for that. He majored in some of his greatest areas of passion, which was history and biology. He encouraged and expected my brother and I to pursue education after high school, and he was the one that suggested I could become a registered nurse, and that's what I did. Affording college was not easy for my dad, nor is it easy for many of you. It was his desire to give back to the aspiring young people of his old stomping grounds. My brother Jeff and I established this scholarship as a tribute to him after he passed away of multiple myeloma, a blood cancer, in 2016. The funds are from his own personal retirement account. So now it's an honor to let you know of the recipients. Want me to announce?
I'll announce if you don't mind.
Yes.
A couple other items there. Just want you to know that there are actually 2 scholarships involved, and one is for the 2 and one is for the 4-year student. As of this evening, in 6 years, this scholarship will be at $230,000 since Sam started giving it 6 years ago. Pretty neat for International Falls students. The first one is a 4-year student, and that person will get $10,000 a year for 4 years as long as they keep their grades up and keep going to school. And that is, go ahead and say it.
Lila Wood.
The second scholarship this evening is for a person spending 2 years at a tech school, and that will be $5,000 a year for 2 years, a total of $10,000. That is
Brendan Scholler.
Brendan, you can do an intern at my house if you want an intern. So we'll get you going. Then I had one other comment. I think we got to reverse this alphabet every once in a while. Our butts get sore when we have to sit here.
Thank you. The Vernon J. Pick Foundation Scholarship is for eligible high school students who are from the following Minnesota counties: Kitson, Roseau, Lake of the Woods, Koochiching, Marshall, Beltrami, Itasca, Pennington, Red Lake, Clearwater, and Polk. Applicants must be planning college study in STEM fields including science, mathematics, engineering, medicine, medical technology, nursing, biology, chemistry, physics, animal science, forestry, and wildlife management. This year's $2,500 recipient is William Ginter.
Hi, I'm Becky Griffin, and I'm here for the VFW Auxiliary and Post. And we have 2 scholarships for $1,000 each. And the only thing that they have to do to be part of this is they have to write a story of what an influence vet has had on their life. And we had some wonderful applicants and some wonderful stories. The first one goes to Grace Fleslin, and the other one goes to Keaton Maish.
Hi, I'm Jean Prather, 1977 graduate from Falls High School, and today I'm going to be providing these scholarships in memory and honor of my father, Donald Villalta Sr., and my brother, Richard Villalta. Both Donald Sr. and Rick were graduates of Falls High School. My dad in 1947 and my brother in 1979. And my dad was a teacher in the system for 32 years. So I'm so pleased and honored to be able to present these scholarships. Both of them believed highly in education of any sort. None of it's ever wasted. It always will always serve you well. So the recipients of 2 $2,000 scholarships are Mara Pelland and Kendra Kalstead.
I got the last 2. All right, the Wallace Haglund Memorial Scholarship is the next one. Wallace Haglund, or Wally, taught several subjects during his 37-year career at Falls High School. He is very well known for his Clockworks program, where he taught students of all ages to make grandfather clocks, which I made one. There are 2 recipients this year. The first is Kendra Kelstead and Keaton Maish. And the William H. McPherson Jr. Scholarship program sponsored by the William H. McPherson Junior Scholarship Fund, has established a scholarship to assist young adults of Coochin County who plan to continue their education in graduate, college, or vocational school programs. William H. McPherson Jr., Bill, was very supportive of education, particularly in the sciences, and devoted much effort to Rainy River Community College, serving as a board member on the RCC Foundation. The William H. McPherson Jr. Scholarship Fund represents a goal that Bill had in mind for many years, that of supporting students of science. This year's recipient of just over $8,500 is Lila Wood.
As tonight comes to a close, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Serving as the Vice President of the Minnesota Honor Society this past year has been an incredibly rewarding experience. I've learned so much, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to work alongside such dedicated students and staff. Tonight, I have the honor to introduce two outstanding individuals who will be leading MHS into the next year. First, please help me welcome our incoming President, Emmett. His leadership, dedication, and energy are always making an impact, and I know he's going to do an incredible job. That's Emmett. And joining him as the new Vice President is Carter. Carter brings excitement, creativity, and a team spirit that will help take our chapter to new heights. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you all again for a great year.
Good evening, everyone. What an incredible night it's been, celebrating the hard work, determination, and academic excellence of so many amazing students. My name is Emmett Olson, and I am honored to be the incoming president of Minnesota Honor Society in this upcoming year. I am truly thrilled to step into this leadership role, not just about continuing a tradition of excellence, it's about bringing new energy, fresh ideas, and creating more opportunities for all of us to grow as scholars and as people. I can't wait to get started. Carter?
Hello everyone, my name is Carter, and I did want to start by saying that there's going to be cookies and lemonade back there afterwards, so make sure you go get some of those. And I'll be serving on the board alongside Emmett next year, and let me just tell you, there's a lot of excitement brewing already, and this team is full of passion, creativity, and commitment. And we're planning a lot of fun, meaningful events that you won't want to miss. From service projects to academic challenges to some just for fun activities, we're going to bring energy and connection to everything we do. We can't wait to work together with all of you next year to bring something special.
Once again, congratulations to all of tonight's award recipients. Your hard work truly impresses us. Thank you to the families, teachers, and staff who have support and encourage excellence every day. Let's carry the pride and momentum from tonight into the new year ahead. We're excited, we're ready, and we can't wait to see what we'll accomplish together. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.